Hey, and welcome my wonderful Cancers. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. My name is Kamoy. Welcome to my channel. For those of you that are new, welcome. For those of you that are subscribers, welcome back. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just give a disclaimer before I begin your reading for the wonderful sign of Cancer today. Listen, I understand that my videos are not for everyone and they will not resonate with everyone. Energy is fluid, so you're to take what you need and leave what you don't, okay? I do talk about maybe some taboo stuff that some people may not be ready to dive into, and I do not sugarcoat my readings, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and give you 5 seconds to click off of this video now before I continue, okay? I am sure you can find plenty of other people on YouTube that you resonate with, okay? So for those of you that chose to stick around, we're going to jump right into your reading. So we're doing the wonderful sign of Cancer with the new moon in Cancer as well as the solar eclipse happening in Cancer, okay, with the Cancer transit into the North Node. We also have the sun in Cancer. So there's a lot of Cancer energy in the atmosphere, guys, okay? Which means that there's a lot of emotional energy in the atmosphere that you would need to pay attention to as we're transiting this, okay? So now because you guys are Cancers and you are ruled by the moon, and the moon is all about the hidden self, right? The parts of self that you may not show to everyone, all right? Cancers also rules the home, okay? So right now what's going on energetically, universally, is the home is being highlighted, okay? And because the nodes are transiting into Cancer, Cancer is highlighting what's going to be taking place as far as the direction that you may need to pay attention to in your personal inner workings as far as you know what you want your home to be for the future. And with the south node being in Capricorn with this transit, it's all about the structure of that home, my wonderful Cancers, okay? So you're gonna have to pay attention to your home and your feelings, okay, with this new moon in this eclipse coming in, and set the intentions with the desires that you want to experience. We got isolation on the board, my wonderful Cancer. This is a throat chakra card. My hands feel so dry. Isolation is a throat chakra card. Now, the throat chakra is responsible for how you express yourself. This is all about, maybe I want to say, if your throat chakra is out of balance, what happens, my wonderful Cancer, is that you're either overly expressive, like you're just talking too much, or you're just telling people shit that you got no business telling people. You're just speaking craziness, okay? Or you can be in a position where you're just not expressing yourself at all, okay? So you just completely shut down, okay? So it's asking you to pay attention to isolation, which is a throat chakra. Okay, how are you isolated expressing yourself, okay? And you guys can't see this in the camera, but this tag right here says imagination, okay? So we're going to get into that. And then you have a sacral chakra card, which is responsible for your emotions, change, and relationships. And this is completion. This is completion, which means that there's some things that you're going to have to bury, okay? Especially when it comes to your emotions. This is responsible for emotions, relationships, and change. So you may have to bury some relationships, okay? And some things may need to change within your relationships, or you may need to change how you deal with things emotionally. Okay? All right, Cancers. We're going to jump into this. We're going to do a 5-card diamond pull, my wonderful Cancers, to clarify what you may need to bury. Ooh, courage is popping out, which is a strength card, which you could be dealing with a Leo. So I'm going to put this back. Okay? Okay. See if it pops out again. The Rebel wanted to come out too, which is the Emperor. I'm going to put that back also. We're going to see if they pop out again. All right? All right, Cancers. What do you want my wonderful Cancers to know? All right? So we're going to go ahead and just thank our guides, our angels, our ancestors. We're going to thank all of the higher power in the atmosphere that's here to help, guide, protect. Okay? We're going to thank all of the positive energy that's going to come in to help give us the strength, the wisdom, the courage to do what is needed to be done when it's time to take action. These videos are for my light workers, my empath, anyone that is seeking spiritual understanding, spiritual wisdom, spiritual guidance, spiritual inspiration, motivation, and encouragement. If you're into sign symbols, okay, from the cards, or if you just know that there's some shit going on and you're trying to put your finger on exactly where you fit in all of this energy, you may be able to find something here also, okay? So we're doing a 5-card diamond pull to clarify isolation, which is throat chakra energy, and completion, which is sacral chakra energy. So it's asking you to pay attention to how you express yourself, especially when it comes to your emotions, to change, and to relationships. Clarify. For my wonderful Cancers, clarify. Okay. You got the Two of Ears. Somebody has some decisions to make. That's in the overall. This is your first card placement, which is an overall issue that you would need to pay attention to when it comes to completing, burying some shit, completion, and isolation. Okay, Two of Ear, which means that, and this is like this. The Two of Ear on this is like the schizophrenia card, which means something is keeping you up. Somebody may have some blocked emotions that they're not expressing. Okay. You may have some blocked emotions that you're not expressing, all right? Okay, this may be saying that you have some choices and some decisions that you want to make, or maybe feeling like things are at a standstill, and that's more, what I'm hearing is intuitively, that's because you're not letting go of some shit. You're not burying some shit. Like you're still holding on to past shit. It's like some of you are still seeing, the situation the same way it was, and you're not seeing all of the progress that you have made, or maybe the other person have made. Okay, this is definitely some indecisions. Okay, that's in your head because you're not dealing with your emotions. Yep. We have the Death card here, so you could be dealing with a Scorpio. That means transformation is getting ready to come in, okay? And somebody could be resistant to the change that's happening, and maybe that's why, you feel like you're at a standstill, because you haven't made the choice yet. You haven't made the decision yet. Okay, clarify. This is also clarified by the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups has to do with your emotions. The Three of Cups has to do with your feelings, okay? Because the Three of Cups is in the shadow side, right? And it's kind of like she's offering up an offering, and she has all of this fruit here, and it's not out, okay, in the open where there's threes of crowd, okay? She's doing things in secret, okay? So what this says to me is whatever is keeping you up has to do with your emotions, okay? And it has to do with maybe your friendship. It has to do maybe with you even feeling blocked creatively. It has to do maybe with a work situation, okay? But something is coming to an end, my wonderful Cancer. You have transformation coming in. Something is coming to an end, okay? But this Three of Cups energy is asking you to celebrate. You just need to clearly decide what you want to do, because transformation is coming in regardless of, whether you want to accept it or not, okay? Eclipse energy, just so you know, my wonderful Cancers, eclipse energy brings in unexpected change, okay? Just so you guys know. In your second card placement, my wonderful Cancers, you guys have the completion card, which is the World card, okay? When the World card pops up, my wonderful Cancers, this is all about you being able to integrate everything that you may have learned. And this is popping up in your second card placement, which is all about what's going on internally that you may not even be aware of. Okay, shit is coming into completion within yourself, okay? And this is major change, because this is a major kind of card, so this is life-changing events, okay? So this is you bringing things to completion. This is maybe you getting to a place where you feel like you've accomplished what you've set out to do, and even though something may not have worked out the way that you thought it should, you're ready to move on, okay? You're ready to move on. For some of you, if you are not doing the work, this is you feeling like you didn't complete something, or feeling like you may have lack of closure in something. Okay, and hence this is where isolation can come in. All right, because you're not expressing yourself. All right, clarify this world card, aka the completion card. We know that they need to make decisions. We know that transformation is coming in. We know that it has to do with friendships or some type of community. We know this should be a cause for celebration, even though that this shit may kind of hurt a little bit, because transformation sometimes can be painful. If you think about a butterfly breaking out of its enclosure, what is that called? It's not called a cocoon. Ah, shit! It's at the tip of my tongue, and I can't get it. But shit, it starts with a C, I believe. Okay, so when the butterfly is coming out of its encasing, that cased it while it was going through its metamorphosis, right? If you try to help the butterfly to escape, right, the butterfly can come out disformed, which means that it needs to be able to push itself out of that encasement so it can gain the strength in the wings that it needs to be able to fly, okay? Which means that pushing out of that encasement is all part of the process, okay? All right, clarify completion. I love this card. This is a reset card, okay? This is a Fool card. Whenever the Fool card pops up, this is all about synchronicity. Spontaneity, being spontaneous. This is all about beginnings, okay? So this could be beginnings, this beginnings can't come in if you are not burying this stuff, though. I'm telling you right now, Cancer, this is not a time to get stuck in your feeling. You're going to have to bury this stuff. Whatever emotions this is. If this has something to do with money, if somebody have slayed you somewhere in money, okay, you have the Page of Pentacles coming in here. Pentacles represent this third dimensional realm. It could represent your coins. It could represent your home life, anything that has to do with this third dimensional realm. When the Page of Pentacles pop up, the Page of Pentacles is all about messages, right? Pages are all about messages. But I feel like some of you are paying more attention to the mountains and to the obstacles when it comes to your financial situation, that you're not seeing how you can manifest stuff. It's like you're not planning properly because you're focused on the wrong things, or the wrong person, or the wrong situation. Yep. You got the Queen of Wands showing up. Wands energy is all about your intuition, okay? When the Queen of Wands show up, this is kind of like you can be too demanding also. And that's because you don't have your emotions in balance, is what I'm hearing, okay? Yep. You got the Ten of Pentacles showing up here. And the Ten of Pentacles are showing up as man's best friend, okay? This dog is a symbol, all right? Okay? So this is you really going to a place where you're looking at everything in totality from within. Okay, that's what you need to do when it comes to your money. This Ten of Pentacles represents you coming into wealth. This is like an inheritance. Some of you could be coming into some money, an inheritance. This is also establishing family. And we talked about that. You rule the 4th house, Cancer, which is all about family. All right, coming back to a place where you're establishing family. Okay. You got the 7 of Wands on the board. Also, Wands energy has to do with your intuition, okay? This is in the shadow side, right? But this is in the shadow side. And this is like you've persevered through some stuff, right? Like you're going within. You put this, ask you to push through some stuff. Okay. Here it's like the battle is complete. You done fought the battle. See? Here, over here, you're not here anymore where you're standing guard and standing watch. You're ready to like, okay, I've already fought the battle. I've already done my work. Right? It's asking you to come within. You're going to have to come within. Because you have the high priestess on the board. The high priestess is all about intuitive energies, my wonderful Cancers. Intuitive energy. And because you are a water sign, you guys are very intuitive. Okay? This is about the subconscious coming into the depths. This is all about the hidden mysteries within yourself. This is about you coming within to see what you need to bury. You need to bury some shit emotionally. Okay? Stop isolating yourself. Speak your truth. All right? Stop isolating yourself and speak your truth. All right, we're going to go into your third card placement, which represents your right now moment, okay? And what you may need to pay attention to dealing with this right now moment. Okay. What do you have going on for my wonderful Cancers in this right now moment? You got the Magician on the board in your right now moment. It's asking you to see your own inner power, your own inner skill set, your own inner truth. It's asking you to step into your own resourcefulness, okay? And this is all about taking action too, all right? But I feel like this is more you taking action and being more emotionally responsible, right? Because it's kind of like with all of this energy in the atmosphere, if you are not dealing with your feelings, okay, you are going to be overcome by the waves of emotions in the atmosphere. Yep. You got Temperance on the board, okay? You got Temperance on the board. And you got Mercury and you got Sulfur on the board. That's mind and soul on the board. It's asking you to balance your mind and soul. Okay? As above, so below. It's asking you to balance your mind and your soul. Right? Because you had this Two of Air energy over here, which was your overall energy clarifying why you're isolating yourself and why you need to bury shit. Right? Because there's decisions you need to make. Right? Blocked emotions, maybe. Right? Speak your truth. Understand that you have everything within you for you to be resourceful, for you to be powerful within your own right, and for you to speak your truth. But you're going to have to bury things. You can't say you forgive somebody, Cancer, and then keep bringing up the same old shit, okay? Or you can't allow someone to keep you trapped in that same old negative mind loop and guilt energy, okay? You got the Ace of Cups popping up on the board, and the Ace of Cups is popping up in the shadow side. All right? Somebody could definitely be blocking their emotions and not speaking their truth. This is blocking repressed emotions. This is why it's asking you to balance your emotions, right? And tap into your own inner power, right? You're going to have to get out your feelings to get into your feelings, is what I'm hearing. Get out your feelings and get into your feelings. Find out why you do why you do. Get out your feelings. Is what I'm writing down for you. Okay. And get into your feelings. Okay? That simply means stop being so emotionally and find out why you are feeling the way you're feeling so you can bury the shit that no longer serve you. Okay? And stop isolating yourself from living your best life. All right? Yeah, because your Ace of Cups is saying you've been blocking your emotions. You're not speaking your truth. Or somebody not speaking your truth. If it's not you, it's the energy that you're interacting with. Okay? And because this is dealing with home life, this is anything that's affecting you in your home relationship. Anything that's affecting your home life. How you act. Okay? Family. Friendships. Close friendships. Okay? All right. What do you have in the fourth placement for my wonderful Cancers? What do you have in the fourth placement? The fourth placement, my wonderful Cancers, is all about what you would need for resolution. Okay? This is what you would need to do for resolution. The number 4 represents alchemy, self-mastery. So this is all about what you would need to do. What work will you need to do? Wow. 7 of water, 7 of cups, aka 7 of cups, right? This is same projections. You're going to have to deal with your feelings. You're going to have to get out your feelings. Get out your feelings. Somebody in their feelings. If it's not you, and I'm telling you, with all this triple Cancerian energy in the air, this could definitely be you, Cancers. You're going to have to get out your feelings. You're going to have to get out your feelings. You're going to have to get out your feelings and get into your feelings so you can figure out really what's going on. Stop self-projecting stuff. Stop self-projecting, especially negative stuff. Okay? Stop self-projecting your pain is what I'm hearing. Or somebody's projecting their pain. And you could be being your own, like, worst enemy, like self-sabotaging yourself, okay? Some of you have that choice to make about if you're going to keep going in the same loop or if you're just going to stop. Your choice. Okay? Instead of living in how they hurt you, talk about how they hurt you. Talk about how they hurt you. Okay? Talk about how you feel, yeah? 8 of Cups energy. See how you walking away from this? You're going to have to walk away from this pain. It's time to give it up. It's time to give it up. And for some of you, this could just be you walking away from this. You just walking away from this because you burying this shit and you putting it to bed. You could be walking away from this for your own emotional sanity. Okay? For your own emotional sanity, you could be walking away from this. Yep. You guys, we have the 3 of Pentacles on the board. The 3 of Pentacles is all about teamwork and collaboration. Yeah, you don't want to... Yeah. You don't want to isolate yourself anymore. And can I tell you something, that we're shifting into an energy where you are going to have to collaborate with others. Right? Okay. All right, clarify this 3 of Pentacles energy and this projection energy. Okay, you got the Hangman on the board, right? You got the Hangman on the board. Yeah, somebody need to make some decisions. Somebody's, you know, you're going to have to make some decisions. You're going to have to make some decisions. Somebody's indecisive. Decisions have to be made in order for resolution to come into play. All right. Somebody have to make some decisions. This transformation is coming in. And because we have the 3 of Cups and the Ace of Cups, this could definitely have to do with maybe, and because Cancer rules the 4th house, this could definitely be something with your home life situation here, okay? Yep. You got the Judgment card popping out. You're about to learn some shit. You're about to figure out where all the bones are buried. Somebody's about to come clean about some shit, right? This could also be about you self-examining yourself, okay? Or maybe even somebody going through self-doubt, okay? But it feels like this is, it feels like with this Hangman energy, you're really trying to get to what the, for those of you that are doing your work, you're really trying to get to where the bones are buried. You want to know exactly what is triggering you, where the body lies, right? You want to know where that is so you can go in and heal that. Or that's what you need to figure out. Because if you don't, you're going to have the same type of energy in the next relationship with a different face and just playing out in a different experience, but with the same energy. Okay, same energy, expressing itself in a different way with a different face. Okay, all right. Give us the fifth clue, the fifth card for our wonderful Cancers, the fifth and final card, which is the number 5 represents change, and that is going to be the overall resolution of what's needed for understanding. Okay, so we know in your 4th card, alchemy is asking you to stop self-projecting, stop being your worst enemy. Okay, stop blocking your emotions, or stop being emotionally reactive, is what I'm hearing. Find out what your triggers are. And I think somebody else had that same, I feel like somebody else had that same message today. Find out what your triggers are. Yep. You got the source, okay, which is a fire card. That's intuitive card. It's asking you to go back to a place of meditation. Because especially with these transits that are coming in, and especially depending on where this falls in your birth chart, how close you are to this energy, you're going to have to find a source of meditation. You're going to have to find a place where you're able to balance your feelings. Even if that's seeking therapy, getting a life coach, you know, taking some classes on how to deal with different types of energy, taking some classes on how to work with your dark side, aka your shadow side. Now, your dark side and your shadow side, if I have not said this in this video, it has to do with you being able to go into the parts within yourself that are unknown. Your fear, your anxiety, your disappointment, your thoughts of lack. Those are all facets of your dark side that you have not tapped into or shed light on yet, which means that you have not faced those demons within you yet. So you would need to go within and to find out, why do I feel so rejected when he said that, or she said that, or they did that? Why did I feel so lonely or so heartbroken when that wasn't even personal, when they passed that comment? Find out what your triggers are, especially when it comes to your emotions. And this is important for you, Cancers, because there's a lot of your energy in the atmosphere right now, which is emotional energy. Do not get caught and get caught up in the ties of this emotions, okay? You got the 6 of Cups on the boards, clarifying the source, right? With this 6 of Cups energy, this is about being stuck in the past. Somebody's been stuck in the past. Like, see, he just got his hands on his hips like he huffing and puffing. Okay, he's stuck in the past. You're going to have to get out the past. Y'all can hold on to things. Y'all don't forget shit. Okay? All right, Cancers? Y'all just don't forget shit. Okay? Y'all do not forget anything. Clarify the 6 of Cups energy for my wonderful Cancers. Okay. Yeah. You got the Chariot card popping up, but if you can see, right, they breaking up some fucking shit. Like that right here, there's no balance here. Okay, and the Chariot card is all about willpower and control. Okay, and you're not doing that right now. No, you're not. You are not doing that right now. The Chariot is all about victory. This right here is you having lack of control with your emotions and lacking control with what direction you may want to go in. You're just having a lack of control, okay? And this is your sign right here. The Chariot card represents Cancer. So you could be dealing with another Cancer that's just overly emotional and just reactive. Like you just reacting to every fucking thing. So be mindful of the energy that we're operating in now. You have a choice to participate or not. You have a choice to, see, this is why I love my girl, Kelly. Okay. And she takes it as a, like she likes to say, I was a special education teacher, and sometimes I got to break shit down for people. Okay. And she gave the perfect analogy as we were talking about all of this Cancerian energy in the atmosphere. It's like she talked about being on a boat in the ocean and having to be able to hold on to your boat. Maybe you may have to stand in the middle and hold on with both hands, go in a corner, grab on to, the life saver thingy on the side. side, you know, there may be different positions you may need to stand within your boat, but your main goal is not to get fucking thrown off that boat into the big ass ocean, overcome by the waves of emotion. You got the Knight of Pentacles popping up on the board. When Pentacles pop up, this is all about this third dimensional realm. This is all about maybe your money. This could be about your finances. This could be about your five senses, the physical senses, okay? With the Knight of Pentacles, okay, some of you could just be feeling stuck. Some of you could be feeling bored because you are not doing what you know you're supposed to be doing. You are not burying the shit that you should be burying, okay? And you're isolating yourself, and that's why you're bored. Some of you need to get the fuck out the house, okay? All right, my wonderful Cancers. We're going to pull one more card for this clarification with this Knight of Pentacles energy. We know some of you are emotional. Okay, we know some of you are emotional. We know some of you are emotional and some of you are not. Okay? Some of you are emotional and some of you are not handling this energy well. Some of you are volatile with your emotions, or you're interacting with somebody that's volatile with their emotions. Clarify this Knight of Pentacles. Oh, we got 3 cards that popped out. Okay, we're going to take 4 cards. You got the 5 of Pentacles popping up, and the 5 of Pentacles represents, once again, the number 5 represents change. This is all about somebody still isolating themselves. That's all that repressed emotions, and then you're acting very volatile. So when you do say how you feel, it's like you explode, right? It's like you explode. Somebody may be feeling very insecure, going through some type of financial worry, okay? Somebody may be feeling like an outsider, okay? Some of you may be in a place where you're ready to recover from all of this financial loss. Although you're out in the cold, right? You're not stuck here holding your head. All right? Some of you may feel like somebody is being deceitful, right? Or have been deceitful, and that's why you need to be emotional. Right? Because you have the 7 of Swords, okay? Swords represent your mental and your spiritual thinking, right? Yeah. See, like he's sneaking and looking back, right? That's that backstabbing, betrayal type energy. And this could also just be this mental, you know, challenge that you have going on over here with this 2 of Air energy, because you're not making that decision that you need to make, right? So you're feeling mentally challenged about all of maybe this betrayal, right? Or feeling like somebody got away with something, right? Because you still got your 5 of Wands energy on the board, where you're explosive with your emotions, and you're not paying attention to your intuition. Wands energy represents your intuition. 5 represents change. You got 2 5 cards popping up here. You got 2 3 cards, the number 3 cards, and 2 5 cards popping up. Number 3 is all about manifestation. Okay, the 5 of Wands. This is about whatever conflict that you have going on. You may have felt like somebody is getting away with something, or somebody has gotten away with something, but it's asking you to let it go. Some of you are just cold because you got the Queen of Swords popping up. Some of you are just cold and bitchy and moody, Cancers, or you're dealing with somebody that's overly moody and bitchy. And that is because that you have not buried the past yet. Okay, you have not let the things that you need to complete, just complete them and let them go. And some of you are just isolating yourself emotionally, where you're not speaking your truth. You're blocking your emotions, okay? You're going to have to get out your feelings and get into your feelings, all right? Get out your feelings and deal with shit, okay? Yeah, you're going to have to get out your feelings, okay? Get out your feelings is what I'm hearing, and I think that's what I'm going to name this video, because I have repeated that so many times. All right. Okay, my wonderful Cancers, thank you guys so much. I hope this was helpful. So make sure that you guys are setting new intentions, especially when it comes to you being able to Establish new things in the things that you know you should have completed. Okay, just write out new affirmations, write out new goals, okay, for the things that you know you should bury. Check your feelings and see exactly what keeps surfacing, okay, within this new moon that is asking you to create new things for. Okay, stop isolating yourself emotionally where you're not expressing yourself, okay? Because although you're not expressing yourself, please understand that it is still going to manifest itself somewhere. May that be in the body, may that be in your experiences, but it's going to manifest. You need to deal with shit. You do not need to repress shit, okay? Okay, Cancers, make sure you check out the description box where you guys can find the link of where you can schedule your 10-minute reading, your 11 readings from your guides and your angels and your ancestors, as well as you can locate my girl's Kim Warner's information because she does natal charts. And you can know why you react the way you react. Just get your natal chart. That will tell you... That will give you so much information. Okay, so check our information out in the description box. Make sure that you guys do something kind for yourself. Make sure that you love yourself. And I will see you guys in your next reading. Bye, guys.